Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Lee, aka Rollin Thunder, and in today's video we're going to be talking about new gloves. I've finally gone and bought myself some new gloves, ladies and gents. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of tea, and let us get into the video. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are we all doing? I hope you're all doing well. And yes, the day has finally come. I have actually gone and decided on a new pair of gloves, and those gloves are the Dainese Carbon D1 long gauntlets, which when I get a chance I will show you, because I'm currently wearing them. I literally bought them today at work and I couldn't be happier, if I'm honest. And that is these jobbies right here. Now, if anyone's familiar with Dainese and how they make their gloves, they are a very particular kind of manufacturer. It has to be said that Dainese, let's face it, are one of the two, if not the best brands in motorcycle equipment, and I have now decided to give them a try in terms of gloves, because normally, as you guys know, in the past I have worn Alpine style gloves for the majority of my time on the bike, other than when I was wearing the Frank Thomas short mesh gloves, which I'm still currently wearing, but as you can tell I'm not got them on right now. So how did I come about this decision in terms of going with the Dainese Carbon D1 long gloves over anything current from Alpine Stars and so on? Well, it's quite simple really. These gloves fitted the best when the bike's not stalling, of course. These gloves offered the best feel in terms of tactile ability, or tactility, whatever you want to call it. These gloves actually offered the best all-round fit and feel. I mean, admittedly, I would have loved to have been able to have stayed in Alpine Stars, but nothing of their current lineup actually fit me very well. Their new GP Pros fit atrociously. Their GP Pluses fit just as badly. And I got a really good deal on these. And it was a deal that just could not be missed, I'll be honest. These normally retail at about £140. But if I told you what I got them for, I dare say you guys would be slightly jealous. One of the other things I really liked about these gloves is the actual feel of them, like the actual quality leather. It actually feels like something that I could wear all day long if necessary. I mean, I know the left one is a bit tight at the minute, because at my work we tend to have them out as single right hands so people can try them on for fit, and unfortunately the left hand is going to take a little bit of coercing to get to where I want them. But it's not a huge deal, do you know what I mean? The right hand fits me nice and snugly, but without any issues, which is always a good sign. Like I say, the left one is a little bit on the tight side, but it will loosen up given a couple of days worth of use. Also, what they use at Dainese, they use 4-grain Brazilian cowhide, which is, if I remember rightly, the animals are reared about 2,000 feet above sea level, so that the leather itself on the animal actually matures and toughens up naturally, so there's less need of any chemicals in the actual manufacturing or dyeing process, which is kind of nice, because it also means that the animals that they use for their products actually do not get abused or treated badly, which is always nice to hear. Admittedly, you know, no one really likes to hear that animals are being treated or mistreated, no matter what they're being used for or what they're being reared for, should I say. You know, whether it be for food or you know, materials. No one wants to hear that the animals that are being used are badly treated and you know, malnourished and all that sort of stuff, because that's just not nice. Also, another reason, which is why I bought these gloves, is that some of the guys that I know in one of the bike groups, they went for a big ride out from the Ace Cafe in North London. And if anyone knows where the Ace Cafe is, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, there was a accident earlier today up those ways, and unfortunately, by the looks of what I've seen and what I've heard, the poor guy involved may not have survived. And obviously, if he did survive, then, you know, that's amazing. If he didn't survive, then, you know, God rest his soul, and may he rest in peace. I hope he did survive, but like I said, from what I've seen, it didn't look good. But we can only hope, if he didn't survive, that he wasn't in any pain and he passed quickly without any, let's say, any pain or fear. And, you know, he was taken rather quickly so that he didn't actually know it had happened, so he didn't suffer, shall we say. But anyway, moving on. What can I tell you about these gloves for the 10-15 minutes or so I've had them on? Like I've already said, apart from the left hand being a little bit tight, the rest of them, like the rest of the gloves in general, the right hand fits perfectly. The left hand may need a little bit more work, but generally speaking, they fit very, very well. They've also got a double wrist closure on them, which is also handy for the whole security side of things. So if I was to go down the road and I put my hands out, I'm not going to have the jacket right up and expose my skin. Another nice feature with these gloves is they have carbon fibre knuckles, as you can see. Now, bearing in mind that these are, like I say, brand new right now, already they're starting to feel a bit better. And I can't say for sure how well I'm going to get on with these, but I think I'm going to do all right. If the right hand's anything to go by, the left one will not take long to bed in, which is always nice. Also, what do you guys think? Do you think this works pretty well, like the black and grey and the black and grey of the gloves and the black of the jacket? You know, do you reckon they match up quite well? Personally, I think they do. I mean, what do you guys think? I think it looks pretty decent. Admittedly, it would be nice to have the actual palms of the glove a little bit tighter, I think. Not by much, just a hair, but generally speaking, they're fitting very well. Like I said, the more that I'm wearing it, the better it's feeling, and the more acclimatized I'm becoming. So that's all good. As a side note as well, if you haven't already seen the video of the first proper real ride review of my Frank Thomas stealth leather jacket, make sure to check that out. I shall put a link in a card above or in the description, but somewhere around here you'll be able to find the video to that jacket. Very nice, very comfortable. The more I wear it, the better it feels. I've also figured out a way to wear the jacket and it not ride up. Basically, long and short of it is I do the jacket up really loose and then I tighten the waist. Simple as that, really. But anyway, back to the gloves. So far, so good. They've not let me down so far. Just got a bit of a weird, almost second skin sort of feeling to them. That's the only way I can describe it. Doesn't feel quite normal. Don't ask me why it doesn't feel normal. It really just doesn't. But it could be the fact because they're new and I need to break them in. That could literally be it. Well, I'm hoping that's what it is anyway, but only time will tell. And also, what do you guys think of these gloves? If there's anyone who follows me or anyone that's knows of my channel that wears these gloves, feel free to let me know what you think of them as well. And all the feedback is greatly appreciated. Another feature that I like about these gloves is the TPU palm slider and little finger slider. And that sounds like really random stuff, but it's little things like that which make the gloves themselves that little bit better. You know, in terms of overall armor and general protection, this is what makes the gloves that much better. And what I mean by that is, if you guys have a look here, see that bit of plastic there and that little bit there, that's what can make all the difference between having an accident and walking away, or having an accident and losing the skin off your hands. That is literally the difference between the two. And I, for one, would like to keep the skin on my hands because I need my hands to work. And if I can't keep my hands to work, there's no point in me working. But anyway, is there anything else that I can add in terms of this very short, very brief glove review? Apart from the little finger on the left hand being a little bit tight, apart from that, the gloves feel spot on. They feel brilliant. They feel like they're supposed to. Let's get around these people, shall we? But as I was saying, quite literally, I couldn't ask for a better fitting glove. Like I said, admittedly, I do need to break them in, but on the whole, I am very impressed. The true fitment will come about, or the true feel will come about when I try and do my adios at the end of this video. If I can do it without it hurting, then we're on to a winner. If it hurts, then I've just wasted a fair bit of money. But we shall see, ladies and gents, we shall see. That's Whoopi Goldberg. So, ladies and gents, this is where I'm going to leave you. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it. If you've got any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments box down below, and I'll do my best to try and answer them as quickly and efficiently as I can. So for now, this is me, Lee, aka Rollin Thunder, saying look after yourselves, look after each other, stay safe on the roads, and as always, adios!